Hey guys, how's it going? Well, I finally got all the parts I need to get all these lights in. And you know what else I got? Let me show you. My buddy had these. Oh, there's the AC compressor for the 69 Camaro. But I got the limit switches. Some are new. Let's see. There's some new ones in here, some old ones in here. But I should have enough. I think I have here a resistor wire. Somewhere over here I have it. I know I have it somewhere. And, I couldn't find it. It was right in front of me. This right here. That's a resistor wire that goes... There's a wire that comes off the firewall. I'll show you. You know, I'm not very familiar with these. I can kind of feel my way through it. And here I got, this is that bar that I needed for the trunk lock. I have the lock in here, and I have the glove box lock, but this clips into here. So I'll put the trunk lock in. So let's see. You know, I mean, that's pretty much it on this car. I think after all that's done, this car is finished. A friend of mine bought the car actually, and he's going to do. Because it still needs some interior work and everything. He's got a deluxe interior for this car. So he's going to do a nice deluxe interior in the car. And I don't know if he's going to paint it or whatever, but I mean, it's going to be a nice little driver for somebody. But, alrighty, let's get started. Alright guys, I want to show you something. Every time I buy these tabs right here, right there, I don't know if you can see them. These right here. That's what these lock into, right there. They're always too narrow. So when you see me, I'm gonna start recording this. So when you see me, you're gonna see me like grinding away at something. That's what I'm grinding away at. I'll show you when I put it in, because these won't fit with the slots that size. You know, for some reason they just cut the slots too small. So, alright, I'm gonna get started on this. I'm gonna do the headlights and everything. I'm not going to do the motors, and this is why. These are the old motors right here. I have new motors, but I don't have these brackets, these mounting plates. This one's all beat up. I have a new mounting plate, but it's mounted differently, so it won't fit. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to get the lights to work. I mean, everything's there, everything's brand new, but my buddy who's buying the car, he's just done this, you know, he should zip right through it, you know, a couple of wires. So, but I'm going to keep going on it. And, all right, let's get started. like these buckets, there's a left and a right. You see the R right there? That's driver's right. This little loop right here, that's the top. That accommodates the top of this bulb right there. Don't make the mistake I made. You saw me fighting over there, plugging in the headlight through the back. Normally what I do is I pull the headlight plug, and you'll see me, I'll pull the headlight plug through here, I'll plug it in, and then I'll set it in place. I'm gonna do this one a little different. I'm gonna set the bulb in here and just put it in together all as one. All right, so, okay, just figured I'd show you that. That's how it looks in the back. Pretty good. Hey guys, I'm sorry. My phone overheated. So I had to wait for it to cool down, but at least I got this done. I don't have the limit switches. That's where they go, up in there. So when the doors open, they hit that switch and then stop. The thing about those are, there's like a resistor wire that comes through here. Through here. That's that wire that I was showing you in the bag. That's right. Put it back here. It says here. Without that, and without the limit switches in, the headlights won't go on. I just found this out. Because this is fairly new to me. You know, I'm not... first, electrical, I'm terrible in. You know, I can feel my way through it. But what I found out on 67, and this is basically wired up the same way as the 67. 1967, when you turn your headlights on, your marker lights go off. 68, 69, when you turn your headlights on, the marker lights stay on. So you need that wire so it's not letting power go to the headlights until all that's hooked up. So my buddy's very familiar with these. He's done it before. So, this car is just about done. I'm going to do this right here. I'm going to do the lock right there. And then that's it. Then we'll go over this whole car. This car is pretty much finished. So, I'm sorry I couldn't get the headlight doors to work, but I need the brace, like these mounting brackets. So he's going to order them, and they'll put them in, I guess. I mean, it's like right there. It's all, it's plug and play up there. I just don't have the pieces that I need to get it up and running. But all right, I'm going to finish the trunk lock right now. Then we'll go over the whole car. It was a really short day, and it was just hot out. It was actually so hot my phone overheated. So, because I had it like right here, and it was in the shade, but I guess, it was just a little too much for it. But let me finish the lock, and then we'll go over the car. Alrighty, here we go. All right, I just have to go back to something. I kept calling this a motor. It's not a motor. It's called a limit switch. I apologize if I confuse you, but every now and then I get stuck on stupid, and that was one of the times. I'm going to show you where it goes. It's actually there's 4 of these switches on this car. I'm going to show you where they are, all right? One is in here. This switch, if you look in there, there's 2 holes. I don't know if you can see it. There's 2 holes there and there. That's where this limit switch goes. This would mount in here, just like that. And when this closes, the back of the door hits the switch. You can't see it, but the back of the door hits the switch, and it pushes the button in, and that's what stops it. And now when you turn the lights on, here's another switch. It's this switch here. They're a little different, the way they mount. This switch would go, you see there's 2 holes right there, here and here. This mounts here. Well, actually it'll mount this way, I believe. This way. So when this door opens, it hits the switch there. It pushes this button in. So it gets 2. It gets 1 on this side. Each headlight gets 2. One limit switch to stop it when it opens, and one limit that stops it when it's closed. So I just had to go back to that because, like I say, sometimes I get stuck on stupid. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. But these are called limit switches. Now we'll get back to work. All right, that's pretty much it. This piece right here, this is factory, this bracket right here. If you can see it, it kind of runs in here. It goes all the way down through here, and it locks this lock into place. You can use these. You can use these too. But if you have the factory original ones, I kind of like them. It's just one screw right here. It slides in, and that's it. So, all right, so that's that. Let's go over the car. I guess really, probably the best way is to start it what it looked like. It looked like this. And now, it looks like this. I mean, we did a lot of work to this car, more than I thought. It needed a lot more than I thought. I mean, fingers crossed it didn't need a motor, but when I purchased it, I purchased it with the intentions that it might need a motor, and it was fingers crossed. And it is what it is, I I mean, I had no idea that we were going to be yanking the motor out of this thing, rebuilding another motor and putting it back in here. So, I ended up getting, this is what I got. So, it's got a new battery, new water pump, new carburetor, new distributor cap, all new tune-up parts, everything. Chrome water neck housing. And I know there's at least one person out there cringing right now because of that chrome water neck housing. They usually always leak, but this one's not leaking. So, but it's got that. It's got a newer style alternator. It's got a single pole, single wire. So you do away with the voltage regulator right here. So it would be the voltage regulator. This is the horn relay right there. So, but once you change this over, it eliminates that right there. It eliminates the regulator. What else? I mean, I had to change this bracket here. Just everything was here, and it was in pretty good shape, actually. This whole car is actually in pretty good shape. I primed it, put the front glass in, reset the front, reset the back glass, put these louvers on. They fit terrible. I just can't get them to fit right. They're terrible. Very, very bad casting, I guess. But so I did that, hooked up the wipers, did the side marker, side mirror, put the rallies on it. I did away with those other wheels. It looked like a Hot Wheels car, but it actually looked kind of cool. But I did away with those. Just wanted to kind of make it a little more stock looking. Did the chrome on the bottom. Did the chrome around the trim. There was a dent or a crack right here, so I cut it all out, cleaned it all up, finished that. Set the back glass, all that, bumpers, taillights. What else did I do? That's, I guess I got to go back and look at the videos. I forgot what I did on this car. It's been a while. I gave myself 3 days to get this car done, and boy, did I miss that mark. But I didn't think it was going to need a motor. I didn't think I'd be yanking out a motor and stuff. But like I say, it's okay. It got done. So this car right here, it's finished. It's all done. I put a dash pad in it. It needs a headliner. But it's super clean up there, He might end up bringing the car back to me for me to throw a headliner in for him, and I won't mind doing it for him. And I think that's about it from what I can remember. Like I say, I'll probably have to go back and look at the videos to see what I did, because I really don't remember. When I do these cars, they're just like a blur to me. So that's really it. I hope you enjoyed this little ride right here with this car. It's a cool little project. And it's going to make somebody happy. It's been off the road. Like I said, it was off the road 21 years. And who knows how long it was off the road before then, because the gentleman I purchased it from, it was just, there was no front metal on the car, no motor, no tranny, none of that stuff. So it's been off the road a long time. And now somebody's going to be able to take this car, jump in it. Well, they got to fix the lights. He's got to finish the lights on the car. But it runs good. It's got a new motor in it. The only thing that I would probably change is the rear, because this rear is dead. I think it's got like 272s in it. But that's it. Like I say, I hope you enjoyed the journey on this car, and thanks for taking a ride with me. And I hope you like the way it came out. So, for the most part, like I say all the time, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And you guys take care of yourselves.